It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. To James. Steven Adams sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
JaVale McGee. Huge block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. George, his first effort off the mark. Brandon Ingram with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kyle Kuzma misfires. It's no good. To James. To Kyle Kuzma. Steven Adams knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Here's LeBron for 2. And the rebound taken by Grant. Ferguson to Adams. Driving right to the basket. It's good. That's the kind of guy you allow to beat you. It doesn't go their way.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
Now push it. Let's attack and
flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Add 2 points to the board.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
Westbrook with it. 8-2 our score. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time to shuffle things up. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 for 3 now here in the first. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body 1 possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Nearly got that one to go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
To Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
That's one of those plays when you go against somebody and you say, okay, I've been watching you. Now, let me do your move and actually show you how it's done.
Changes coming from both sides right now. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
James, tough matchup against George. JaVale McGee. 4-3. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. James to Kyle Kuzma. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kuzma driving, but his shot won't go. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For Los Angeles, number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And number 35, Reggie Bullock.
It's James. And the rebound taken in by OKC. Lakers come up with it. That's out. Last touch by Josh Hart. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Team foul number 4. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
First quarter in the books. The Thunder with the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
To James. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And count the basket inside.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Thunder with the basketball. George to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. To George. Beyond the arc for three. Off the mark. To James. LeBron James. He's 3 for 7.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Westbrook to Paul George. From the outside, no good. To Kyle Kuzma. Here's James, and he hits.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count the basket inside.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
It's a 5-second violation. Substitution being made in this one. Westbrook. That won't go. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. To James. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Kyle Kuzma. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on. He made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
James. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
For three, if he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
Curling inside. Steven Adams able to recover with the block. That's his third block this evening. Rajon Rondo sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
JaVale McGee with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
LeBron into the front court. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Jeremy Grant snatching it out of the air. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Goes down. A 3 at the buzzer. How about that end to the first half as they take the lead into the locker room. So the difference, 3 points as we reach the break. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. George lets it fly. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Ferguson to George. Westbrook to Adams. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. And stuffs it home.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some it's an easy dunk, some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. James. Oklahoma City's got it. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Rondo into the front court. His guy's down 11. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Russell Westbrook steps into it. Gets a look. Can't hit. Adams to Westbrook. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. LeBron into the front court. His guy's down by 9. Rondo. Another chance. Gets it at the top of the key to James. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Westbrook. Whoa! What a finish! Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Second effort. Another follow. Stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Russ at the controls. Trying to cash in. Shot by Westbrook. Won't go. Fires the three. And the rebound taken in by Ferguson. To Paul George. JaVale McGee tips it. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
James. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Another follow. No good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
And the Lakers have the rebound. Lays it up and in.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Paul George. Fires the three. Drills the three.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Thunder with the basketball. Schroeder to Adams. Takes stock of the floor. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Into the front court comes Rondo. The deficit now up to 12. Shot from the lane won't go. Schroeder with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. He was hacked. They let it go. To Schroeder. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there. Oklahoma City ball. George lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Caldwell Pope. Going to launch beyond the arc. Nobody even close. Count the basket for Caldwell Pope.
Woo! That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. And a nice cushion for the Thunder. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
JaVale.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
OKC now with 4 to shoot. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Picked up by the Thunder.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron James here against Abdul Nader. 4-3. LeBron James drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
OKC ball. Paul George to Schroeder. Has a chance, and he knocks it down, Jay.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Caldwell Pope. James. Another chance. To James. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Schroeder. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
McGee powers it through.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
The Thunder have the possession.
I got him. Here we go.
Schroeder. To George. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. Big man, Steven Adams. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Here's Rondo with it. His guys down big. James. He was all over him. To Adams. George. That's how you defend. To Kyle Kuzma. James. Deep left corner. Great feed. Sets it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Westbrook. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
He buries it.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Thunder with the basketball. JaVale McGee rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Caldwell Pope. For three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Adams. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Los Angeles, they have it. Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma is going to get 3 shots here. A career 70% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. Kyle Kuzma sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation.